Today we will be demonstrating the installation process for the recessed flashing EDJ2000 for profile tiles. We'll be using a white polyurethane finish GGU window and the BBX vapor barrier. Before you begin your installation, it's a good idea to ensure you have everything you need. In this instance, the GGU MO40060 window, the EDJ MO42000 flashing including insulation and underfelt collars, and the BBX MO4 vapor barrier. Remove the window from the box and remove the sash from the frame. The sash is disengaged by fully rotating and depressing the two small buttons on the hinges. Fit the L-shaped brackets supplied with the flashing kit rather than the corner brackets from the window. Please note that you should follow the instruction manual from the EDJ flashing kit rather than the instructions from the window. Next, establish the opening for the window. The installation battens at the top and bottom of the window should be positioned so that the opening is the length of the window plus 105 mm and width plus 70 to 80 mm. The top of the lower installation batten should be positioned 150 mm above the top of the first course of tiles beneath the window. Infill battens should be installed on the counter batten or rafter to bring this up to batten level where the window brackets will be fitted. In order to achieve a splayed internal lining for maximum light, the window should be positioned in relation to the roof structure so that the internal lining at the top of the window can run horizontally and the lining at the bottom of the window can run vertically. Cut the felt in the opening as shown and staple in place, trimming any excess felt away. Fit the self-adhesive foam sections to the sides of the window. Assemble the insulation collar and screw into place in the opening. Now, set the frame into the opening. Ensure that the bottom of the frame is sitting horizontally and fix one of the bottom brackets. Then, fix one screw into the horizontal slot in the bracket diagonally opposite, leaving it 10 mm proud. Reinsert the sash of the window by inserting the curved hinge pieces into their corresponding grooves and closing the window. Check that the gap between the window and frame is even all the way round and that the window can be opened and closed smoothly. Once satisfied that the window has been installed squarely, finish fixing the remainder of the screws in the brackets and remove the sash. Insert the foam wedges into any gaps around the outer edge of the insulation collar. If the installation is into a counter-battened roof, mark a section of the counter battens above the window where the transverse drainage gutter will sit. This should be at an angle to allow water to run off. Now remove the marked sections. This step is not necessary if the roof is not counter battened. Cut the roofing felt along the angle at which the transverse drainage gutter will sit, forming a flap, and apply the sealant provided. Fit the underfelt collar to the frame, ensuring the elongated end is located at the top. Staple to the window frame, shape around the surrounding battens and staple in place. Fit the drainage gutter above the window, ensuring that it's extended to cover a space wider than the window itself. Fold the overhang of the felt collar over and trim the excess felt. Lay the felt collar into the drainage gutter. Then lay in the flap that was created in the roofing felt, fixing these with the clips provided. Chamfer the tiles below the window so that the top of the tile chamfer is 240 mm from the bottom of the window frame. Now fit the flashing kit and external cladding parts of the window. These are numbered 1 to 7. Both on the installation instructions and on the parts themselves. Remember, as we are using an EDJ flashing, the part 4 supplied with the flashing kit should be used. and the part 4 supplied with the window should be discarded. Fit part 1 to the window and shape around the profile of the tiles. Now remove part 1 and bend the bottom apron down, no more than 45 degrees, so that it forms a tight seal when it's fixed. Part 2 is now screwed in place, holding part 1 down. Next, fit the side flashing pieces part 3, securing to the battens with the tabs supplied. Fit part 4s, remembering to use those supplied with the flashing rather than the window. Part 5s are now screwed in place, followed by the hood section, which is part number 6, and the top flashing piece, part number 7, which is fixed in place with folding tabs. Trim the foam at the side and top of the window to match the profile and coursing of the tiles. Fit the tiles around the window, ensuring that they are positioned according to the EDJ instructions. Position the tile support on the top flashing as appropriate. Replace the sash window. Fit the BBX vapor barrier according to the instructions. This prevents the build-up of moisture within the roof structure and ensures compliance with air tightness requirements. The installation is now complete.